The key ingredients to making any good hero banner is simple. Just a dash of HTML, a sprinkling of CSS, and a call image. Create 2 new files, index.html and style.css. You can call your files whatever you like, but just take note if you're following along at home. Fill in the standard HTML boilerplate and make sure you include your style.css file within the head tag. It should now look something like this. Next, lay out the foundation of your banner. Now go to the style sheet, as it's time to add that sprinkle of CSS. You want to start by essentially creating a large box at the top of your page. Set the height to however large you want your hero banner. I'll set mine to 200 pixels as I'm quite zoomed in on my preview, but normally a site will have a banner anywhere from 400 pixels to the full height of the page itself. So experiment around and see what works. If you have eyes, you can probably see this white banner around the edge of our blue box. Since browsers come with pre-built CSS files to set the default properties of HTML elements such as the font, Chrome also includes the default margin around the body. To get rid of this, we'll have to override it in our own CSS file. Once that's done, we'll see that our blue box stretches from each side of the page with no margins. Hero banners normally have some sort of text on them, so let's set that up next. Add a new div to your hero wrapper element and name it something along the lines of hero content. Add a cool title and also a description if you want one too. I want the text in our content to be white, so I'll make a new class in the CSS file and set the color property to white. If we look at our web page now, it has our text, but it doesn't really look like a hero banner as the text isn't centered. There are a few ways to achieve the next part, such as using grid layout or absolute positioning, but I personally prefer to use flex. Set the display property of the hero wrapper to flex. To center the contents vertically, use align item center, and to center horizontally, use justify content center. Honestly, I don't know why they just didn't give them more intuitive names, but there we go. I also want to center my text, so I'll make another class to add onto my title and description that uses text align center. I used Unsplash to get this cool image of a mountain and then imported it into my project. To use the image as a background, we use the background CSS property. Remove the background color and replace it with background URL. Since the background is in the same folder as my style sheet, I can reference its location with just background.jpg. To make sure the background covers the entire wrapper, set its background size to cover and make sure it doesn't repeat with background repeat, no repeat. If you want your image to be focused on its center, then you can use background position center. And there we have it, a hero banner from scratch in less than 3 minutes.